Hello and welcome back, ladies and gents. Beautiful morning here coming up in the village. So many wonderful things. Village, colony, I don't know what to call it some days, but that's okay. So we do have our chicken herder over here, which is great. You guys make babies. Might as well. Might as well. Boom, boom. No. All right. Cool. So we got that. Right in this big old mountain right here, I've put down the swine herder. So that basically gives us all of the herding options that are available from mine colonies, which is pretty darn sweet, if you ask me. Kind of having everything is awesome. We got pretty much all the resources coming in, you know. There's not really a better way to say it than that. We got ourselves our barracks started up over here. I'm going to be upgrading it to level 2, hopefully at some point in time. We still have our tier 5 hospital. And, oh, one other quick note. I've demolished the builder's hut. The school's going to go in this place, right? As you can see here. We did that last episode. But also, I've placed down, this is going to be a citizen's hut. I've placed down a lot of things, so just be prepared. We have our enchanter that's actually currently being built, which is pretty cool, pretty darn awesome. And what else? Oh, man, so many things. Upgrades. Oh, so many upgrades. It's been great. When it comes to the technology, we actually got um, the block place speed up by 25%. So the next one is 256 iron, and it will take a cool 8 hours for us to do that guy. But I think for that we need tier 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll need tier 4 for us to get to 50%. And there is a sizable difference when it comes to the builders, and I'll show you guys that pretty soon. I wish that they would carry more along with them, right? But anyways, we are working on the Crusher as well as the Fletcher at the moment. And then in civilian, we are almost done the Nimble, which will increase our walking speed, which is pretty darn awesome, if you ask me. So that'll be really, really good. We're almost done in this one. We need some cakes, which we should be able to do, cookies. Yeah, pretty straightforward there when it comes to the upgrades. On top of that, what else have we done? Barracks is working great. All of that's working great. Pierre's is back as a builder. I know, right? I did decide to go back to 2 builders for the time being, and I think I'll stick with 2. One was a little slow for me, but we'll see how it goes with the colony and everything and all of that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, one felt a little bit slow. So, just as an FYI, I kind of went with the 2. Okay. So, we got Camilla over here, still doing Camilla things. We got the composter. We got so many upgrades. It's not even funny. Ridiculous amounts, to be honest. We have civilian huts popping up everywhere. I placed down a temporary tavern. This is a temporary barracks. I tried to place the barracks behind this, but we actually hit the border of the colony and it didn't fit. These guys are tucked right up against the border. So, yeah, this guy here I had to slide off to the side because we had more room. So, not perfect placement, but it's still pretty good. So we got Citizen Hut right beside one another. I placed down a sifter, I placed down the crusher, I placed down the mechanic. And again, these are all just spot holders, right? I had all these in the inventory and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to forget where I wanted to place these. So I decided to place them down, give us a little perspective over what's going on. They're not all set to be built or anything like that because they're Asian or wooden. They're in the wrong theme. But maybe after an update or whatever, I'll take a look and see if there's an acacia theme available, break it, and try to replace it. Okay? So, yeah, pretty straightforward. Everything's going pretty well. Oh, and one other thing. Yes, indeed. You guys probably saw it, but there is the beautiful automation house. It's not 100% complete yet. I will flat out say that because, as you can see, I have an exposed elevator right here. And I'm kind of thinking like a bell tower on top of this, bringing it as a nice focal point. You know, I have these little areas that we can fly into. They're just more or less decorative. But yeah, I kind of think a tower in the middle is going to really complete the look. But we do have 2 floors, basically following the pattern of some of the other ones in here. And I went with the red roof. I kind of like the red roof. But in here, as you can see, the basement has also been, you know, kind of jazzed up a little bit. The red is a little much, I'm not going to lie, but I had some fun. We'll leave it at that. And yeah, so the basement's pretty much ready to go. And let's go to this floor here. Very nice, very good. I like that these are kind of up and over, kind of branching out. I'm not sure if I should extend them this way too, but yeah. Anyways, so we have a whole nother floor here for automation and such, which is great. And then on the main level, we have, of course, our crafting grids that we did last time. We have a little bit of an expansion, okay? Now, this is what I talked about in the last episode when it comes to probably properly doing mechanism, in my opinion. So definitely get yourself a configurator. Configurator's very cheap. Infused alloy, that's basically about it. Nothing too complicated about it. It does need some power, so make sure that you power that guy up. You know, make sure you get all that going. And then there's a lot of different things that you can do. Make sure you have configured a button to, you know, go through all the items that are available. So as you can see, there's fluids, there's gases, energy, heat, items, you know, just as a rotate function, wrench, you name it, right? So with items, the best thing that you can do, as you can see, you can toggle different things, okay? So for example, this logistical transporter. Okay, this is pretty cool, very nice block. But basically, if you shift right click on it, you can change the colors. Okay, lots of different colors available to you to go through, and that's what I've done here. Okay, equally with this. No, it doesn't connect to that. Okay, we'll just go here. Yeah, so from there, you could say that say we had an input in the front, right? You can actually state, you can shift right click again, you can push items into it, you can pull items from it, or you can make it none again, okay? So there's a lot of different functionalities with this wrench. It's very important to have some of that flexibility. So what did we build here? That's probably your next question, right? What is all this? Why chests? What do we have? What's going on? All right, so these are dump chests or buffer chests, for sake of a better term. And these are all going into enrichment chambers. So we have just standard enrichment chambers going all the way across, all 5 of them, okay? Here we have redstone and redstone. Here we have diamonds, as you can see. This guy here is coal. And this one here would be refined obsidian, which is right there, okay? Now what this does is basically it's going to enhance our items into the enriched form, or like the compressed enriched form, right? Enriched redstone. And then from there, we have this config to auto output and auto eject down to the metallurgic infuser. And in the metallurgic infuser, we have it set to purple, okay? Very nice, right? Purple is this spot right here. So as you can see, we're loaded up on redstone. We have another 64 in the chute. We're ready to go. So, for example, let's just go ingots. There we go. Oh, I'm so low. This might be a mistake, but that's fine. So if we wanted to make, you know, a couple of things, we can literally walk over, click, and click. No big deal. And now we're producing infused alloys and basic control circuits. Then from here, more than likely, we will have to have a way of exporting this back into our system, which sadly will probably be out the front here, right, to automate this up. But as you can see, 2 pieces of redstone shot in there to basically support this and give us that buffer back as it uses them up in here. So you just use another one, boom, it refills, and another one gets built, okay? Now, these ones up here have no upgrades. I should probably put, like, energy upgrades in them just to save on some power. But for the most part, I'm not too concerned at this time, okay? And very easy, we can just refill the buffers, okay? Now, obviously, the diamond here The diamond one is for our reinforced alloy, as well as our refined obsidian. So this one here, again, this is why I wanted them user input right now and not fully automated. This is by choice, okay? Because I want this to be flexible, where if I say, okay, I need 32 of this next tier, I can place those in without too much of a quandary, all right? Whereas if I need refined obsidian next, I can do that as well, okay? We can put that in the crusher or you name it, okay? So yeah, so that's one of the things that we're doing, all right? Now this one here, I don't have backlog of diamonds, mainly because, well, you know, we got an okay amount, 85, but we are getting a little bit lower. I'm actually curious, can we like smelt down some of these or something? I don't think we can get the diamonds back out of this, right? Nah, we can't. So yeah, we're kind of, I don't want to say low on diamonds, but we are a little bit low, okay? But anyways, so there's some reinforced alloy for you. Over here, as you can see, I put in iron, right? That gives us the enriched iron that you see here, boom, from the carbon. And then I can just click it over, and that's going to give us steel dust. Pretty straightforward, but that's the use of the carbon one here. And then over here is our refined obsidian. Refined obsidian is used to make atomic alloy, which is something that we are definitely getting into here very shortly. And we are getting into this pretty much right away here. I'm not going to lie, because one of the items that I want to make is the digital miner. We're low on iron, we're low on diamonds, we're low on a lot of things. The miner of the colony is not quite enough, as bad as it sounds. It really isn't. I would love to be able to just say, yeah, absolutely, it's enough. And maybe if I gave it a better tool, it would be enough. But it's really not. So we need to get ourselves a digital miner. So this guy here requires some atomic alloy, and it requires a decent amount of it as well. I believe it is 1, 2, 3, 9 of those, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 of them total. Is that what it is? I'm pretty sure. So let's throw in these guys here and get those made up nice and quick. Look at how easy this is. Isn't this great? When you have things set up appropriately, it really definitely helps out quite a bit. All right. So with that, let's start building some things. Digital. Not quite the right spelling. Okay. We definitely need to make a few pistons. 1, 2. What? What? How are we out of cobble? Are you joking right now? Thanks. Thank you very much. All right. Logistical sorters. Beautiful. What do these even do? I honestly don't even know what those do. And I bet you they have a really cool use that I've just never used. But yeah, we'll figure that one out. This guy here, a robot. We should be able to make this very easily. It is steel, personal chest. Very nice. And boom. Nope, not quite. We need the energy tablets. 1 and 2. Beautiful. Robot. Got it. I don't even know what the robot does. I usually just build this and then I'm done. And that's not very good. We might have to try some of these different things out a little bit more. But with some couple quick clicks, the proper machine setup, all of that type of stuff, we already have ourselves a digital miner. That is pretty darn awesome. On top of that, we're going to get ourselves another one of these. Oh, man. I really wish you wouldn't have made it blue dye. Let's just get a decent amount. 16, sure. That's good enough for now. Okay, dimensional cell, got it. And of course, we need to get ourselves another card. Excellent. So, oh, we just researched Nimble. Everybody walks quicker. Excellent. Very good, very good. Okay, and then I think I have a diamond chest in here. I do. Amazing. Absolutely amazing when things come together. Hello? Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So we just did Nimble. I think I'm going to grab, I think it was 32 flint was the next one that I wanted to do. So let's head on over and get the next research going in the colony. It's very important to keep up on this research and to expand on it because it really makes a big difference. Minimum research, not. Oh. Oh, that's right. I don't have my archery level 3 yet. That's my sticking point on all of combat, isn't it? Okay. So what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I think I do the 24 books, right? The 8-hour one. It's going to take a long time, but just getting my guys being able to level up quicker means faster everything, right? So let's get ourselves 24 books and go get that. I didn't check the requirements. I hope I didn't just make another Kryllyk derp, but we'll find out shortly here. Civilian is where I was. Oh, wait. No, that's the next tier. Oh, I did do a derp. It is a derp. I made another derp, ladies and gents. I apologize. I guess... farming? Dyer? I don't know if I have 64 poppies. Let's unlock the mechanist, I guess. 64 redstone? Sure. Why not? It's not going to get us much progression, sadly, but it's a pretty cheap one. We can get it done pretty quickly. I also should look into the wireless crafting grid. That would be very, very swell. I think I've mentioned that like 4 episodes in a row. You guys are probably getting sick and tired of me. Okay, cool. All right, so we've started up that research. We got ourselves the digital miner. What does this mean? What does this do, right? That is the next step here. And for that, I think I'm going to... You know what? Let's go sleep. I don't think I've slept recently, so phantoms are probably right on their way. But let's sleep this one off, this nighttime, and let's go place down our digital miner and see about getting it set up. All right? So, boom, we're going to set this guy down. Sure, right here. This is a great spot for it. It is a big hulking beast, so keep that in mind. We can throw down our, boom, like so, and our dimensional cell like so. Excellent. And boom, we can link that up. Now we have 6K. Excellent. All of this is going to all of this one's going to be set to output, so it would have thrown over some power. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. The cool thing about the digital miner is it's a very, very, very incredibly strong block. It really is. It's probably one of the strongest items in all of Minecraft. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's very close to it, outside of maybe the torch, you know, something along those lines. But this guy here does require a little bit of work. So, for example, I want to get iron ore, right? That is my main goal right now. We're low on iron. Let's get some iron, right? So we're going to go to a config, and we're going to set up a filter. Now, I believe the max is 32, and if you type more than that, it'll just default to the max, okay? And we're going to say, you know, we'll go to 64, right? So minimum all the way down to bedrock, all the way down to 0, right? Maximum, 64. Beautiful. We're going to apply a item to this, okay? And we're going to go tag, right? And now the tag here is Minecraft iron ore, right? No. Minecraft iron underscore ore, right? Boom, boom. Minecraft iron underscore ore. Is that not working? I always forget this stuff. Material, mod ID, iron ore. We'll see. No, I don't think that's gonna work. It's not a mod filter, right? That should be working. That should be working. Tag iron underscore ore. We'll just give those a quick try, okay? And basically, we're gonna set this to start, and it found nothing, so I derped it already. Beautiful. Beautiful. We'll reset it, and we'll delete both of these. Okay? I got to figure out, again, I can't ever remember the proper way to do this. So let me go figure that out here, and we'll get it done. All right, so one of the best ways that I know to do this is literally to have the block itself and put it in under a item stack, okay? So you can just literally, boom, osmium ore, okay? But one of the things that I'm curious about, okay, so it's just iron ore. So if I go iron ore, boom, and I save that, I'm actually curious if this just works. See, it doesn't. It doesn't work. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I'll just do the item stack way. That's one of the ways that I know the best way to do it. So we're going to go osmium and iron, okay? Because those are probably two of the resources we're going to go through the most here in the recent upcoming stuff to do, all right? Now, one of the things is this guy is going to work. Look at that, 2344. So what this is doing is this is actually scanning to the area that it sees. Boom, visuals on, okay? So what this is doing is it's actually scanning, and I don't know if we can see any of the visuals. It's not looking positive because I set it to 64, right? Which is right here. Now, if we go down one block, what this is doing is it's scanning everything down below in a wide radius for those specific two blocks, okay? And it's mining them. It's doing its thing. Okay, right now it's using 81 FE per tick, so not that bad, but it is slow, right? And we can see that very easily that, okay, it's getting one every, what, couple, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, somewhere in that range. Am I concerned about this? Absolutely not. I am not concerned about this because I can set this and I can just walk away. I can set it and I can forget it, and we can worry about upgrading it later on when there's more power involved. Now, one of the upgrades that we should probably get for it, because why the heck not, is the actual energy upgrades. Let's just go with this. Boom, boom. Do I even have the gold? I do not. Okay. Let's get the gold. And we only need 8 to get this done. We'll throw that in our crusher here. That'll get done pretty darn quickly. And the reason being, why not conserve as much power as possible, especially for something that we are literally setting and forgetting, like we're doing with this device, right? We're not going to be back to it. We're not going to be hounding it, anything like that. It has 24 blocks to mine. I don't mind that at all. Take your time, Mr. Miner. I'll just come by and pick up your glorious loot as we see fit, okay? And then I'll put it through my process. Now, eventually, guess what? We are going to want to have this chest not be a chest, but a way to get our items into our auto processing plant down here, okay? And that will come pretty soon. But probably not in today's episode. That's a little bit of work. But the thought process there is to have items, probably a quantum entangleporter, come in here to fill up the enriching factory into the smelting factory, and then get shot into our refined storage system. That's the thought process here. I also built another enrichment chamber down here for the things like the lapis, the dimensional shards. I can't remember what the other one was. There was another one that was pretty important in my opinion. We could punch the dies through here. The dies are pretty useful, but I might just set up a whole different one for that upstairs as well. But yeah, so there's a lot of good ones here. Maybe even the obsidian to get the obsidian dust that we require. Stuff like that. But yeah, so there's a lot of good things that we can punch through this guy as well. I think it was the redstone. Redstone and lapis are the two big ones, right? We can punch those through an enrichment chamber and just get nothing but progress, which is really, really good. Okay, cool. Cool. Did we finish anything yet? We have not, and that's okay. We do have the 2 builders, which is good. One is working on this citizen's hut. That's excellent. Nobody grew up while I was doing all this, right? Let's just double check. As you can see, I've been playing for quite some time. A few raids. No. Okay, nobody grew up or anything like that. Nobody's looking for a job, so that's good. So Citizen's Hut level 2 is being worked on. And let's go quickly gander at the Enchanter and how the progress is being made there. Well, there's a spider in the way. Okay. We'll just leave it at that. Okay. There we go. Just destroying things with this bow. All right, so the upgrades have been installed, and we're only using 8 FE per tick now, which is pretty darn nice. That basically means that we're not going to run out of power. Not to mention, if you have enough time, heck, build a whole bunch of these. It's not that bad. You could just set a whole bunch of them running at 8 FE per tick, non-stop. And look at this. We got enough. No big deal. We're good. We're good. I just got 64 iron. That's good in my books. I don't know about you all. I didn't have to lift a finger to get this iron. So that makes me a pretty happy camper. I'm not going to lie. The processing itself is going to require about 400 compared to the other, just as an FYI. And as you can see, our power is now tanking. It doesn't help that it's nighttime and we're pretty much 100% solar at this point in time. But it's just one of those little details that, boom, now we're down to 200. It's tanking half as slow. Just one of those things. I'm actually curious how much better this will get if we empower it. But anyways, there is other dimensional cells too. I wanted to quickly look at that. The advanced one, this guy here, can basically do... this block can store power. Yeah, 4 million per. That's pretty nice. We'll definitely have to look at getting into that sooner rather than later. But there we go. We just doubled all of that iron. We now have 64 ready to roll, just like that. And that, to me, is a huge win, even though we're not going at an incredible speed. That is still 40 bazillion times faster than what the miner's doing, right? Let's be honest here. Asian. Wait, did this actually have an acacia? Let's give it a try. Let's see. I didn't think that it did. I don't think it does. Let's find out quickly. Okay? So, yeah, basically what I'm doing, Fletcher acacia. Oh, look at that, it does. Look at that. And it's way bigger. No, it doesn't fit. Now it doesn't fit. What the heck, man? You're throwing off all my mojo. What if I rotate it? Does it fit now? Oh, it might fit. It might fit. We might be able to get this to fit. Oh, it's kind of coming over the boundary here. Mind you, this is empty space for the most part. I mean, the archery goes to right there. So we're fine on this side. This side, though, it is actually imposing on the glass blower, which is right up against it over here. And there's no room for improvement on that. This is not good, ladies and gents. Not good at all. Over here, we're fine. No big deal. Do I think that's going to be okay? They're going to be battling for this space. They basically will overlap at this. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay with this. Let's just make sure that the floor is at the correct height. What height do we want this at? Do we want it at that height? I think we do. Yeah, let's go at this height right here. Ooh, okay. Well, no, we got to go down one. Okay, down one. Boom, place. Beautiful. Okay, Fletcher. Nice. Build it. Call it a day. I have no clue what it does, but another building added to the thing. And also we got Mabel. Mabel is looking for a job, which is great. I think we are full in here. We are. And I think we are full over here, 1 and 2. Indeed we are. So, Mabel, you get to become a librarian in our magic district over here. Or our mage district, I should say. And, boom. Get some intelligence. Have a nice time. Have a nice time at the library. All right. Cool stuff. Oh, look at this. It's getting built. All right, nice. I put a little tier up thing around it. It kind of doesn't blend well with the library now. I put it one too high, which I may actually reposition this. So you can actually reposition buildings as well, and I might do that just because I did want it one block lower than where it currently is at. And I thought I had it correct, but anyways. It's one of those things. I swear they move the buildings after I place them. Sometimes I think that's exactly what happens. Anyways, though, ladies and gents, that is going to be it for us today. We got the digital miner. You guys scoped out the beautiful metallurgic setup that we have. And look at all these good loots. I love it that are coming in. So thank you all so much. Make sure you leave that like. You hit that subscribe button. You comment. You let me know what's on your mind. Like I mentioned before, I think I'm going to try my hand at the Terraria. I'm a noob, though, so we'll see how that goes. And, yeah, everything else is working quite well. We have a lot of cod. We do not need that much cod, but that's okay. And we have a lot of steel. Ooh, very nice. Always can use more steel. So anyways, that is going to be it. I might do an import here already, just because anything I smelt, we can automatically fire over to our machine there. And I might just do that. So, yeah. And we might go this way, actually. We'll go from behind and under. Yep. Yes, we will. Okay, cool. So I got some wiring and stuff like that to do. Pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy of items that we have to build for this. But we'll get that all done, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you all so much, and have a good one.